We made it ours on the terraces of Filbert Street. The whole world smiles with you. Leicester! And do you know what? Last week, a young one asked, "How do you know it was a horse?" I've been telling a school party about Richard III's battered corpse. Naked he was, bound for Leicester. Now there's him and a plaque, and he's crowned in some park somewhere. Abbey, Victoria, Castle. Do you lot know? It's behind you! Yeah, down there in Castle Park. Hey, did you hear about that sword off Clock Tower? Poor Simon. Someone can't protect him without his sword. They'll take the needle off the seamstress next. Don't worry though, 4 men of Leicester are still there, watching over us. Newton, de Montfort, White, and Wigston. It's people make a city. All those hosiery girls, knitting, pressing, overlocking, laughing. Them were the days, hosiery. Don't forget the shoes, jobs for all, fathers, mothers, and the little children. That's keeping it in the family. Down that Liberty statue looked tickety-boo on Upperton Road. Council done a grand job. She's had a makeover. I wish they'd give me one.
Wind the bobbin up, left, right, clickety-clack. Wind it back again, left, right, this way and that. Wind the bobbin up, left, right, clickety-clack. Wind it back again, left, right, this way and that. Wind the bobbin up, left, right, clickety-clack. Wind it back again, left, right, this way and that. Wind the bobbin up, left, right, clickety-clack. Wind it back again, left, right, this way and that. Don't mind us and our bobbins. All day, left and right, clickety-clack, this way and that. Not many of us left now. We've been here how long?
Long enough.
Wait, I'm thinking. 111 years.
Feels more like 1100.
Still, a long way to go to catch old Carter up though. Here, pick up that slacker, he'll be after us.
Left and right, clickety-clack, this way and that.
Us girls, we like a good chat.
Mum's always saying you're spinning yarns again, Cora. Now stop yakking or you'll get us both in trouble.
You never believed me. But I saw that day I was waiting for you forever at the clock tower.
Ain't my fault. You got the time wrong.
I thought, here, look at him, how could you lose something like that?
Well, I never noticed. But look up there. Your head's in the clouds, Cora Lester. Beauty stories.
Takes your mind off this though. He's always going.
Oi, you girls, wind them bobbins up.
And we're like, we've got names. There he goes.
Oi, less time on King Street, more time on Grass Street.
Everyone likes a good story though, don't they? We've heard a few, made a few, me and the girls.
Clickety-clack, this way and that.
It's what holds us together. A thread here and a thread there.
And before you know it, you've knitted one of your stories again. Man never knows what to believe.
Do you know what I heard?
Here we go again.
You know that building behind St Mary de Crasco Church, right opposite the castle? It's a court now. It's where they hold parliament sometimes.
What use is that to us? We can't even vote.
I heard there was this one right called the Parliament of Fire and Faggots. You couldn't make that up.
Our man made that us up last night.
I ain't lying. And a Parliament of Bats and a Boy King, right here in Leicester.
You're the batting one, Cora Lester. Yeah, at this spread. Come on! We got Carter breathing down our necks and we've not wound these bobbins yet.
Yes, come on, we've got a queen waiting. Wind a bobbin up, left, right, clickety-clack, wind it back.
Those were the days, hosiery. That's what made Leicester. Never mind crisps and pork pies. Talking of which, Joe Wharton, can you hear me? Pork pie library on the bug back, mate. Bit of a find though, about 50 years worth. He's got a square named after him now. Good thing the monorail never took off. Spigielski Square, bit of a mouthful. Do you remember him? Leicester, 1964, Zeitgeist fever. A brave new world, a monorail gliding above us, north to south, but trailing the clouds. Lucy in the sky with... Blimey, the hoo-ha that caused. Can you imagine, up there, a metal snake in the sky while you're mooching around the market? Only. If only. Oh well, semper idem, as our motto says. Only, it's not the same. So much for CCTV. Demotte's not the same without his real sword.
Come, Grace. They're all waiting.
No!
Henry?
Can't make me.
Yes, that's true, but this is an important day. Lester, bring me. And for you.
Why have I got to be a knight? I'm a king already. No wish for Parliament.
But you must open it, Your Grace.
I didn't close it.
Your Grace, it is your duty.
Oh, but duty is so boring. Before at least they can fight.
Now, that is no way for a nobleman to
They
behave.
would bear the battle with bows and arrows. Face and trebuchet.
Your Grace, this is 1426. This is not the Dark Ages. These are honourable gentlemen of Parliament.
Will there be swords?
Only one tonight, Your Grace. The Bishop and the Duke of Gloucester agreed there will be no weapons at this Parliament.
And if it's fine money, then why would they want to fight over it?
Tonnage and poundage, my lord.
Tonnage and poundage.
The Parliament says you may collect the duty on imported and exported goods. Wool, wine, and the like.
Why is they fighting over my money?
The merchants are unhappy, Your Grace. In London, there was trouble from the Lollards.
The dollars. They don't sound so fearsome.
Heretic is not a laughing matter. They belong in the tower. Still, Mr.
Gloucester, you saucy coxcomb!
Codpiece.
You Spanish boiler!
Order! Order! People of Leicester, nearly 160 years ago, in the year of our Lord 1265, our great nobleman de Montfort called our first Parliament, where all who served were chosen by their counties. And on occasion, Parliament was served within this great castle. They were robust gatherings, each man fighting to save his peace. I must warn you, good citizens of Leicester, their words are unlike any you may have heard, language like no other. This is Shakespeare's tongue. Order! We charge and command you in His Highness's name to repair to your dwelling places and not to wear, handle, or use any weapon, sword, or dagger, henceforward, upon pain of death.
Under my feet I'll stamp thy bishop's mitre. In spite of pope or dignities of church, here by the cheeks I'll drag thee up and down.
Gloucester! Thou wilt answer this before the Pope!
Here's Beaufort, that regards nor God nor king.
Here's Gloucester too, a foe to citizens, and would have armour here, out of the tower, to crown himself king and suppress the throne.
Winchester goose, I cry, a rope, a rope! Thee I'll chase hence, thou wolf in sheep's array. Out, cloaked hypocrite!
Here's Gloucester, who seeks to overthrow religion, because he is protector of the realm, and would have armour here out of the tower to crown himself king and suppress the prince.
I will not answer thee with words, but blows!
And not to wear, handle, or use any weapon, sword, or dagger, henceforward, upon pain of death.
Bishop, I'll be no breaker of the law, but we shall meet and break our minds at large.
Gloucester, we'll meet. To thy dear cost, be sure. Thy heart's blood I will have for this day's work. And for dissension, who prefer of peace more than I do? Except I be provoked. But he shall know I am as good.
As good, thou bastard of my grandfather.
Aye, lordly sir. For what are you, I pray?
Am I not protector, saucy priest?
Unreverend Gloucester, Rome shall remedy this.
Uncles of Gloucester and Winchester. Oh, what a scandal it is to see two such noble peers as ye so jar. Believe me, lords, my tender years can solve civil dissensions as a viperous worm that gnaws at the bowels of the Commonwealth.
Bishop and the Duke of Gloucester's men, forbidden of late to carry any weapons, do pelt so fast on one another's paint that many have their giddy brains knocked out. Our windows are broken every street, and we feel compelled to shut our shops.
We charge you to hold your slaughtering hands and keep the peace. Pray, Uncle Gloucester, mitigate this strife.
He will submit, or I will never yield. Oh.
Compassion on the king commands me stoop. Here, Winchester, I offer thee my hand.
Well, Duke of Gloucester, I will yield to thee. Hand for thy hand, and love for thy love I give.
Oh, loving uncles, how joyful I made by this contract. Away, masters, trouble us no more, but join in friendship as your lords have done.
Don't tell her, but you know who could have took it? A scrap metal. That crazy gang, rough as sandpaper, the kind you'd meet down the Eclipse. Remember that pub, opposite Clock Tower? Many a plot hatched in there. Here, you'll never guess what I seen hanging on the wall at Glenfield Hospital. A splendid landscape photo of old Charnwood Street. Oh, you beauty. That was a street and a half. Anything and everyone turned up on Charney, and I mean anything. Forget about Haymarket and High Cross. A Saturday afternoon on Charney was supersonic. Bet you'd find De Montfort's sword in there. And his hand, they took that too, can you believe? Everyone turned up on Charney. Throngs bustling, bargain hungry. Kids mesmerised peering through Paddy's swag shop window. A proper Aladdin's cave. All gone now though, but that'd be the place to look.
Always had a soft spot for Leicester. Yes, it's me, the great upsetter. I'm the wet in your shoe, the drip down your neck, the wet lash in your face. I'm the constant damp that eats into you. The wrecker of summers, mischief maker Annie. You won't forget me once you've seen me. They're the ones make blood sacrifices. And little old me still makes me smile. Look at him, the silly old sod. What's he got there? I'm like a magpie, a trinket here, a memory there. But let's get one thing straight. I never ate no one's babies. Not enough meat on a baby. Oh, look at all these lovely people. Lovely children.
Get off! Black Annis, get back to your cave.
Why should I? And I don't live in a cave. Shape-shifting's what I do best. I sleep in the saw, play high in the wind. I've seen it all, I have. From Lear to Lambert to Lineker.
What's this? How many things begin with L, eh? And don't take city's name in vain. Leicester through and blue.
Don't he? Go on. No one cuts off Black Annis! I would just get into the best bit. I've seen it all, I have. I'm everywhere. I'm amongst you, and you don't even know. Sometimes in the night, I've seen it all, I have.
So you keep saying.
Watch it! I've seen all the greats pass through here. Cromwell, Shakespeare, Shawaddy-Waddy.
They say the bard trod the boards of our Guildhall and got the idea.
The idea for King Lear? Yeah, while canoodling about town. All true. And Lear is in the saw with me and doing very well, thank you very much. Now, I don't want to brag, but I saw him here. Not Lear, our sweet word weaver William. Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Wrote that for me, he did. Fillet of a fenny snake, in the cauldron boil and bake.
Haven't we had enough Shakespeare for one day?
I have Newton Tower Frog. And you seen that tiger's head then in Newark House? It's just over there.
Nice try.
What are you doing anyway? Auditioning for a blue badge or something?
Well, I've seen as much as you. Why not put it to use? Us Leicester folk, we all get on. Welcome everyone to our city. You should try it sometime.
You don't look welcoming, waving that sword about. Or spinning yarns again, you are.
You're one to talk.
You want to give it back, you know. Not right to take what's not yours.
Not with you.
The fairies, they whisper. From old John to Watermead, through the leaves, St. Mary's Eves.
What are you on about?
There! And again, the burning, the dragon's heart. You must return it to Sigurd before the wolf brothers devour the sun and the moon. Then to the gods, crowed Colin Canby. He wakes the heroes in Odin's hall. And beneath the earth does another crow, the rust-red bird at the bars of hell. I must go to them before the lights go out across the 9 worlds. Come, come! They are calling! Put your ear to the hellstone and you will hear them! Then to the gods, crowed Colin Canby. He wakes the heroes.
Yeah, you want a 21A for Hamilton. Change it Tesco's. I hope you remember the bus pass. You don't scare me. All the same, get you thinking. Who's watching us now? How did we get here? Semper Idem, Leicester, always the same.